Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates and diplomates of the University of Chichester, I call upon Professor Jane Longmore to give her opening remarks.
Chair of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, families and friends, diplomands, graduands and postgraduands, a very warm welcome to this graduation ceremony on a beautiful day, rather unexpectedly, and to our beautiful cathedral. What better setting for this moment of great hope in your own lives? We are very privileged to be sharing it with you. You're part of a higher education system in the UK which remains world-class, educating highly skilled graduates such as yourselves, tackling environmental and health challenges through major research programs, and pursuing cutting-edge innovation. An analysis produced just this month by London Economics estimates the overall contribution of UK universities to the UK economy from teaching, research and innovation is 265 billion per annum, over $250 billion. As the only university based in West Sussex, we play a key regional role in the UK system. You're among the hundreds of successful graduates from this year's ceremonies who will be the clinical professionals, the teachers, lawyers, psychologists, engineers, business and cultural leaders of the future. You've studied in a university where internationally recognised research is undertaken and where we are an engine of innovation for business and the public services. Earlier this year, for example, we opened the first phase of a new community diagnostic centre on our Bognor Regis campus, a partnership with the NHS to speed up diagnosis times by offering checks and tests closer to home for local people. We came from very small beginnings. In 1839, Bishop William Otter proposed the foundation of a training college for schoolmasters in Chichester to educate the children of the poor. And here we are 180 years later, a full university with subjects ranging across the arts, humanities, health, social sciences and technology. You are part of this university and its distinguished story, part of a continuous thread of over 180 years of higher education. And you'll always be welcome here. We appreciate hearing about you as you make your way, and we welcome you all as members of our Alumni Association. Governments tend to think rather narrowly about the purpose of higher education as simply serving the needs of the economy. Important, yes, but not everything. As educators, we know that you've been part of a community that's helped you not only to pursue your academic and career interests, but also to grow as a human being. This is a comment from one of our students, taken from the National Student Survey, where she encapsulates this very powerfully. She writes, "During my time at the university, I feel I've been given the opportunity to grow, not just intellectually, but emotionally and as a person. I've gained confidence in leaps and bounds. I've learned how to conduct myself as an adult. I've always felt able to talk to the staff. I've been encouraged and given feedback and praise for my ideas. And I've had opportunities to experience the wider world I'm going to enter. I've made friends for life. and I've realised what I want to do with my life. Overall, my time at the university has been very special, and I will miss it. But it's an exciting time to be a graduate. A major technological revolution, the development of artificial intelligence, rolls forward every single day. It can look daunting. There was a recent trial at Columbia University between human lawyers and their artificial counterparts. Both were given a series of legal documents to read with loopholes in them. The results were similar. AI found 95% of the loopholes, and the humans found 88%, which you might think isn't bad. But the humans took 90 minutes to read the documents, and AI took 22 seconds. So what will this new technology mean for humanity and for you as you start your careers? I think sometimes it's useful to take a longer perspective when we're starting to worry about something. When a similar transformation was underway 2 centuries ago, with the invention of the steam engine and the construction of the railways, huge anxieties were expressed about the capacity of the human body to withstand the pressure of travelling at speeds of as much as 30 miles an hour. It was feared that passengers on the new trains would suffocate if exposed to these speeds, or at the very least, suffer complete dislocation of all their internal organs. Of course, these fears didn't materialise. Instead, the railways ushered in an era of huge economic and social prosperity. One of the benefits was the standardisation of clocks across the UK. AI will undoubtedly bring many benefits, especially in terms of medical and pharmaceutical advances. And as you face this exciting future, the characteristics you've developed at this university will become more and more important to you. You're ready. You know that the most successful people in the 21st century will be those who are resilient, who have a growth mindset, who have social skills, emotional intelligence, and creativity. And you'll need these skills, because it's also an era of unprecedented access to information and challenge in trying to interpret it. You need to be able to think critically. We live in a time of great diversity of culture, faith, and thought, but it's also a time of great uniformity, where social media can spread a message, a creed, a dogma, a prejudice, an item of fake news, all around the world in milliseconds. Your ability to stop and think and form your own opinion, regardless of this background noise, has never ever been more important. But today we are celebrating the success of students in social work and social care, counselling, and the business school, including those from our partner institution, East Surrey College. We always ask staff to write a little bit about you. They always write very nice things about you. And they write today, our social workers are joined today by our first graduates from sociology and sociology with criminology. Whatever your discipline, you have demonstrated your concern for humanity and your commitment to making a positive difference in the world. We share that. This commitment has been exceptional, whether evidenced through your practice placements or your support for each other. We recognise that your academic and professional achievements were only possible because of your resilience, compassion, and determination. We are as proud of you as hopefully you are of yourselves. In counselling, the staff also congratulated their students, saying it's incredible to witness how much each one of you has developed as an academic, a professional, and as an individual. We've been so impressed at how you've constantly pushed forward. You've secured permanent positions in prestigious organisations, even before graduation. Counsellors, mental health workers, group facilitators, building on your placement practice, working with respected organisations, various universities, colleges, hospitals, hospices, counselling placements with My Sister's House and other organisations, working with a broad range of really vulnerable people struggling with issues as diverse as substance abuse, bereavement, and sexual violence. For the business school, staff wrote of their students, "All of us at the business school are immensely proud of you. Throughout your time at the University of Chichester Business School, you've embraced the importance of continuous growth, consistently honing the skills that will take you forward in your next phase, whether that's launching a new career or pursuing further academic studies. We've watched you grow remarkably, taking on challenges that on your first day might have seemed impossible. You've shone, you've made a significant impact, and in your placements, you've exemplified the very qualities that make our students highly employable." The feedback from employers was superb. As you receive your award today, remember how you took on those responsibilities, met those challenges, and mastered challenging topics. These attributes will serve you well in the future. We must also congratulate our international top-up students for a fantastic set of results, the best top-up results ever. This was not an easy year for you. We congratulate you all on the determination and hard work that led to these amazing results. The international programme team has really enjoyed working with you and wishes you well in your future endeavours, undoubtedly on the international stage. Now, of course, none of this success would have been possible without the commitment of others. Some of those others are our professional service and academic staff, and the staff from East Surrey College. Those such as the facilities staff who care for our beautiful campuses, the staff helping at today's ceremonies, the lecturers sitting here behind me. I hope the dedication of my colleagues has given you the passion to continue with your studies. Please continue to be curious, keep asking why, and carry on learning throughout your life. I'm hugely grateful for the efforts of all our staff in a truly challenging environment for higher education. Their loyalty and commitment to the university underpins every one of our individual and collective successes, including this week's announcement of our rise to 26th place in the UK in the Guardian League table. Fabulous achievement, and it's my staff who deliver this for you. Perhaps now is a good moment to show our joint appreciation of their unwavering commitment with a round of applause. mustn't forget the others who've been involved in your success as well, and they're here, sitting here, by your side again. You couldn't have achieved your success without the support of parents, partners, families, and friends, all gathered here today, very proudly gathered here today. We welcome supporters very warmly, and we thank them for the help that they've given you over the past few years, and I think they deserve a big round of applause as well. But of course, it's your day today, diplomands, graduands, postgraduands. And I know for many of you, this will remain a day that you will remember very fondly for the rest of your lives. And only you will know the extent of your achievement. When I graduated many years ago, many years ago, I didn't know what I know now. Don't let your success be defined by others. Success takes many forms, and you'll learn as much from the occasional failures along the way as you will from your undoubted achievements in your field. The good news, and this is all based on solid statistics, is that graduates earn more across a lifetime, are better citizens, and most importantly, tend to live longer, happier, and healthier lives. The great leader, Nelson Mandela, once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world." So I'll close by sharing with you just one inspiring story of the transformational power of education. We run a short course at the university to refugees and asylum seekers. Some of our most disadvantaged students who are trying hard to rebuild shattered lives. A group of female asylum seekers completed the course this summer, and they told us about the profound impact this had had. They wrote, "In our country, we are not valued. This course has made us feel like we belong." According to the United Nations, 130 million girls and women are denied access to education worldwide. In the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, they will walk lame to the end of their lives without education. Education has given every one of you transformational power. Use it well, and you will change the world. On behalf of the university, I congratulate you all and declare this ceremony open.
Chair of Governors, as co-director of the Institute of Education and Social Sciences, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts. Social Work, Andrea Ahern. Trafina Spicer. Jessica Doherty. Courtney J. Turnbull. Elizabeth Hopkins. Bella Calopius. Grace Kent. Ursula Macmillan. Sandra Hogg. Amy Cummins. Sarah Hines. Amelia Casaletto. Jessica Ellard. Tia Williams. Sociology. Casey Patterson. Laura Ettridge. Phoebe Little. Poppy Spencer. Ollie Aldridge. Winner of the Christine Knott Prize for Academic Endeavour, Phil Day. Sociology with Criminology, Georgia Turrell. Frankie Walls. Courtney Burton. Emily Murphy. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts. Chair of Governors, as co-director of the Institute of Education and Social Sciences, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Master of Arts Social Work. Christine Maguta. Tertia Mondal. Sandra Odigay. Chidibere Victor Aguagua. That concludes the presentation of the awards for the Institute of Education and Social Sciences.
Chair of Governors, as Director of the Institute of Psychology, Business and Human Sciences, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts. Accounting and Finance, Florina Giuglea. Jamie Cheung. Joseph Devonshire. Samuel Smith. Leon Wilson. Peter Chodosowiecki. Business Management. Saul Hicks. Jay Beecher. William Jones. Finn Crawford. Jacob Thorne. Charlie Cook. Emily Wright. Business Management and Event Management. Lulu Simpson. Hannah Roger Mitchell. Business Management and Finance. James Durrant. Business Management and Marketing. Sophia Malone. Chloe Guerrier. Ella Brooker. Edward Howard.
Lovely. Edward is the winner of the Kathy Blease Prize. Kathy is there. Congratulations, Edward.
James Savage. Michael Willett. Louise Steve Marie. Event Management, Sophie Curtis. Olivia Rivers. Event Management and Finance, Amos Valise Castro. Humanistic Counseling, BA Humanistic Counseling, Michelle Barker. Kirsty Daly. Kate Matthews. Emma Marie. Claire Stocks. Kim Zeppler. Francesca Villani. Tracy Ferrazano. Benjamin Kay. Lucy Green. Sadie Lynch Garbett. Colette Treen. Lucy Brown. Iona Semple. Carrie Marshall. Clara Zapata. Jane Perrin. Catherine Steele. Laima Putekite. Julia Heffernan Burns. Catherine Drury. Clara Taylor. Stephen Amos. Jacqueline Gooding. Carolyn Milner. Maddie Presty Atkins. John Cragen. Matthew Osler. Oliver West. Kelly Rogers. For the BA Human Resource Management Professional Placement, Aisha Malik. Ruby McSweeney. For marketing, BA Marketing, Matthew Smith. Abby Patterson. Samantha Russell. Francesca Sophia Parsons. Janae Farrell. For Marketing and Event Management, BA Marketing and Event Management, Jessica Lely. Catherine Watson. For Sport Management, BA Sport Management, Ella Pierce. Courtney Bernstein. Joseph Peacock. Oscar Pacey. Samuel Jessup. Ray dos Santos. Joel Andrews. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts. Chair of Governors, as Director of the Institute of Psychology, Business and Human Sciences, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Science. Digital Marketing, BSc Digital Marketing, Alex Cretu. Mia Richards. Ashley Namitala. Rosin Bailey. Lucy Kelly. Toby Cook. Jasmine Mamotra. That concludes the presentation of the awards.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Board of Governors and the Academic Board of the University of Chichester have resolved to confer upon Donna Ockenden an Honorary Doctor of Science. And I see that Donna has come forward to join the Chair of Governors. Welcome, Donna. So a little about Donna. I first met Donna Ockenden in 2016 on a train. We were both going to London and we got talking. And out of that brief encounter grew a friendship which has lasted ever since. Donna had just moved into the centre of Chichester. And one of the things that she spoke to me about was the number of homeless people sleeping rough on the streets. And I discovered that she had started to feed them with the help of her daughters, Katie and Phoebe. They went out every evening distributing food and hot drinks, blankets and sleeping bags. And I remember how moved I was by her passionate concern for these people. She said simply to me, I just could not walk past them. So I joined her in this work, as did others, and out of it was born, eventually, the charity known as the Four Streets Project, which now operates from St Paul's Church in Chichester. And with a team of volunteers, it continues to feed the homeless every day. Since then, of course, Donna has become a public figure, widely known for the important work she has done in the context of mother and baby health. Donna Ockenden is an experienced and respected nurse and midwife. She has held several senior NHS leadership roles over her 30-year career. She was originally co-clinical director of the Maternity Strategic Clinical Network at NHS England. She was also the chair of the England Royal College of Midwives between 2006 and 2014. And the Nursing and Midwifery Council then subsequently appointed her as a senior midwifery advisor to the chief executive. And this was the work that she was doing when I met her. In 2017, Donna was asked by the then Secretary of State for Health, Jeremy Hunt, to chair the independent review into maternity services at the Shrewsbury and Telford Hospitals NHS Trust. When Donna first commenced this review, she was told that there were 23 families whose cases needed consideration. In fact, as the work progressed, that number grew to include reviews of nearly 1,500 families. The review's final report, the Ockenden report, was published on the 30th of March 2022. It revealed shocking shortcomings in the Trust's maternity services, which had led to the deaths or brain damage of large numbers of babies, and also to the deaths of or damage to mothers. Donna had spoken to all the mothers and their families affected by these tragedies. She had heard shocking details, and she had heard their accounts of not being listened to, of a lack of care and attention, a lack of compassion from the Trust in the face of these utterly traumatic events. And the burden of carrying these revelations was considerable. Speaking about it on BBC Radio 4's Woman's Hour, Donna said, "The stories that I heard face to face, the distress, the grief and the anger, there were nights when I went back to my hotel room and I would sit on my bed and cry." The introduction to the Ockenden final report gives a flavour of Donna's clear-sightedness and of her unflinching support for the families who had suffered these birth tragedies. Donna wrote that the Trust failed to investigate, failed to learn, and failed to improve, and therefore often failed to safeguard mothers and their babies at one of the most important times in their lives. As a result of this work, in May 2022, Donna was appointed as the chair of the independent review into maternity services at the Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust. She now leads a multi-professional team of more than 100 doctors, midwives and nurses for this review. And so another huge task lies ahead of her. And one of the issues which this latest review has already revealed is the way in which the voices of mothers, and particularly of ethnic minority mothers, have been ignored and suppressed. Speaking of this in an interview in The Lancet in June 2023, Donna noted that Nottingham is a multiracial and diverse community. She said this, she said, "I'm absolutely clear that all voices that want to be heard will be heard and will be amplified. And what they tell us absolutely will be acted upon. And she makes it clear that by this she means the voices of everyone, not just the affected families, but maternity staff as well. This willingness to listen, to go the extra mile, and to be a voice for those who have been silenced is a mark of Donna Ockendon's passionate commitment in all the work that she does. She works alongside a number of charities that are committed to ensuring safe care for mothers during the whole of their maternity and postnatal period. She is proud to be an ambassador for SANS, a charity that supports those who have experienced the death of a baby. She is also an honorary president of Baby Lifeline, the mother and baby charity founded 39 years ago by Judy Ledger, following the personal tragedy of losing 3 premature babies. And recently, she became a patron of the MASIC, a charity that supports birth-injured mothers. Donna spoke not so long ago on the BBC Today's programme on Radio 4 about the pointlessness of publishing reports if they do not actually achieve change and improvement. She said that she had concluded the 2022 Ockendon report not with a list of recommendations, but with 84 immediate and essential actions. The then Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, accepted all of them, although she noted he called them recommendations. Well, it remains to be seen how the results of the Ockendon report play out, but I suspect that Donna will be on the case if action is not taken. I don't think Donna would mind my saying that life has not always been easy for her. She does not come from an affluent background. Her father worked on building sites 6 days a week, eventually forced to go abroad for work. And when her parents' marriage ended, family life became chaotic. By the time she was 18, Donna and her family were homeless, staying in one room in a hotel in Bristol, and she found herself responsible for the care of her siblings. By her own admission, Donna has known considerable hardship and has worked hard to overcome it. Perhaps this is why she has proved such a tireless campaigner for those who have also suffered and had no one to support them. Donna is a hard-working professional and a person of great courage and compassion. Her 5 years of tireless work on the Shrewsbury and Telford Review are a testimony to her willingness to be alongside those who do not have a voice. She is a crusader and someone you would want on your side in a crisis. And Donna is very much a Chichester person. She lives close to the 4 streets and her office is in the centre of town. And so it seems entirely appropriate that this university should acknowledge her achievements with the award of an honorary degree. Chair of Governors, I present to you Donna Ockendon for the award of the degree of Doctor of Science of the University of Chichester, honoris causa.
Good afternoon, Vice-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, Governors, ladies and gentlemen, graduates and guests. I feel so very privileged to be invited here today to receive an Honorary Doctor of Science Award from the Chair of the Board of Governors of Chichester University, Dr. Tim Fuchs. It is a great honour to be considered for such an award and to have the opportunity to address you all on this special day of celebration for your achievements and commitments to your studies. I'd like to congratulate you all on completing your courses and for the hard work and perseverance it has taken you to get here. To arrive at this point is no mean feat. The skills you will have acquired on your journey will stay with you throughout your lives and grow just as you do. You may be wondering, well, who I am and why I'm standing here today. My name is Donna Ockenden. Today I stand here as a nurse and a midwife and the current chair of the Independent Review of Maternity Services at Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust, and the former chair of the Maternity Review at the Shrewsbury and Telford NHS Trust. But over 30 years ago, when I was about the same age as many of you who are graduating today, I stood as a newly qualified midwife outside the room of a dying baby and her parents. I was praying, just praying, that I would be able to do the right thing. I was so frightened. It was so very early on in my career, and it was through caring for this little baby named Gina that I found a lifelong motivation for ensuring that patient safety in maternity services is at the heart of everything I do. I can tell you today that I almost left midwifery in that first year, but I made a promise to Gina that I was going to do all I could to make maternity care safer for the mothers and babies who would follow her and her mother. Gina's mother, Veronica, had had a difficult 6-day labour, and when Gina was born, she was very, very poorly. Gina was transferred to my hospital in Portsmouth, but our excellent neonatal team were unable to save her. She was just too ill. I volunteered to care for Gina in her last hours. I completely lacked experience. I was so frightened, but I knew that I had to do my best to be kind and help Gina and her parents as much as I could. In the last hours of Gina's life, I supported her parents by bathing her, cuddling her, and dressing her in her best dress until she sadly passed away that evening. After Gina died, her parents went home to rest and shower. They hadn't slept for nearly a week, with her mother leaving me with very strict instructions. I was not to let Gina be taken to the mortuary by a stranger. I was to take her myself in her own cot. At the time, Portsmouth Hospital was very busy. It was evening visiting time. There were people in every corridor, every staircase, and every lift. And there were children asking me whether they could see my baby. I decided to wait with Gina in a quiet room in the neonatal unit until the crowds had gone, to give her the privacy I felt she deserved. As I sat with her, I couldn't help but think I could not and would not stay in a profession where babies died completely avoidably due to a lack of care by midwives and obstetricians. But I knew as I held her and looked at her that I could make a difference if I just stayed. So I made to Gina my Gina promise. I told her that no matter how long or short my career in midwifery in maternity services would be, I would dedicate myself to making maternity care safer so that babies like Gina wouldn't die in the completely avoidable way that she had. And so, I stand here today telling you that through the cruelly short life of Gina Louise Brereton, over 30 years ago, I made a promise that I would do all that I could to make maternity care safer. I have chaired 2 national reviews into maternity services, and I am privileged to be trusted by thousands of families and the whole perinatal team as a spokesperson for safer maternity care across England. The day that Gina died, I wanted to leave my profession, and if I had, I wouldn't have the honour of talking to you all today. Today, I want to inspire you to pursue your careers. No doubt there will be difficult days ahead, but I hope that if ever there comes a day in your career when you question yourselves and your journeys ahead, you are able to reflect on your own journey and find the courage to perhaps make your own Gina promise. So to my friends, my family, Gina's mother and her sisters who have accompanied me here today, I thank you for your love and support in helping me keep my Gina promise and enabling me to continue my commitment to making maternity services safer. And to Gina, thank you. You have helped to make me who I am and made a meaningful difference to maternity services and safety across the whole of our NHS. Now, graduates, it's time for all of you to go into the world and start your own journey. Thank you for listening.
Can I thank Donna for that almost unbearably moving tribute, which shows that even the smallest people in the world can make the hugest difference. Thank you very much. We're moving to the closing moments of this ceremony, and there are 2 things left to do. The first one is a legal moment, so this is important for our graduates. This is the moment when, through the authority given to the university by the Privy Council and the power vested in me by the Academic Board of the university, I declare that those persons who are listed in the graduation programme, who present themselves here at this ceremony and who accept their awards in absentia, are deserving of the awards that have been made to them, having achieved them by due and approved process. Congratulations. So now it's time for a bit of participation for you as we move to the close of the ceremony. In a moment, I'm going to invite one of our students, one of the very talented students, Olivia Upton, to come and sing Jerusalem for us. Olivia will be singing to you and will actually sing the first verse. The words, which are in the back of your programme, were written by the poet and artist William Blake in 1804 while living in West Sussex. Set to music by Sir Hubert Parry in 1916 and adopted by the suffragette movement in 1917. I would like you to stand, please, during the performance, join the singing of the second verse, and then remain standing while the platform party leaves, and you're then free to go and celebrate further in the Duke and Rye. Over to Olivia.